Have you ever heard of a mystery flight before, or even had the chance to go on one? A mystery flight is one of those things where you buy a ticket on a plane, but you have no idea where you're going to land until you get there. I always thought it would be a nice adventure to go on one day and just to show up somewhere and just have no plans of where I'm going, what I'm going to do, and just to work it out as I go. It sounds like it'd be really fun. But many people adopt this same philosophy of the mystery flight into how they live their lives every day. Many people will get up in the morning with just a general sense of what they want to do, but when really asked what they want their day or week or month or year to look like, or even the next 5 years, their answers can be vague expressions of things that they hope for rather than clear intentions of what they're aiming for. In fact, one of the challenges is that when we don't have a clear picture of where we want to be heading, our mind often defaults back to simply avoiding things that are difficult, uncomfortable, or otherwise undesirable. Without having clarity of direction on where we want to head, we end up living a mystery life. We're just satisfied that the plane isn't crashing. We go through each day, each week, each month, each year, with our mind hijacking us to lead a life of pain avoidance rather than purpose pursual. In other words, we simply avoid what we don't want and make choices and decisions that create the least turbulence in our life. We make decisions that feel smooth and safe and live in the comfort zone. And that's fine when it's a mystery flight, a one-off occasion of adventure. But is this really how we want to live our lives? I once heard of a teacher who drew on a blackboard once and he wrote the words birth, dash, death. That's it. A birth, death, and a dash in the middle. And he put a circle around the dash and said to the people in the audience, this is what we have. This dash. Between two certainties, birth and death, we have this dash. What do you want to do with yours? The sad certainty of not knowing what we want to do with this dash isn't that our life stops going. It's that it keeps going towards a life that's at best just not bad. It's even in the language that we use. Someone might say, how's your day going? Not bad. How's your week? Yeah, not too bad. And how are you going? Can't complain. In our world today, we have become accustomed to meaning being the absence of problem. You know, many people come to the Harvest Clinic hoping to escape some sort of turbulence in their life. But a lot of people find that what they really value about our approach is that they leave with greater clarity and vision about where they want to be headed in life. The reality is that a life without turbulence is never as meaningful as a life with intentional, valuable, and purpose-driven direction, even if there's a little bit of turbulence along the way. So I wanted to share an exercise and resource with you that's completely free. It's something that I've done with clients and psychology students that I teach alike, and it's a very simple brainstorming exercise that's designed to help you gain a little bit more clarity over where you're heading in your life. It asks 5 simple questions. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? What do you want to see? What do you want to be? And what do you want to give? 5 simple questions. This is an old exercise that I learned from a mentor of mine. So in this exercise, you will write down and brainstorm all the responses you can think of under these 5 categories. And the exercise will then guide you to narrow down your responses until you come down to a clean list of items in different time frames. So for example, you'll consider, what do I want to do in this year? What do I want to do in the next 3 years? What are the things I'd like to see myself doing in 10 years? This is the first step towards an intentional life, but it's not the final step. Just like any map will never get you to the destination, having these things doesn't guarantee that you get to them. Thinking about them constantly does not guarantee that you'll get to them, but certainly never writing them down and forgetting them without any way to remember them will certainly guarantee that you never get to that destination. So to get the exercise, please visit the link below and download it for free, or you can email us for a copy to hello@harvestclinic.com.au and we'll be happy to send you a copy. I hope this simple exercise helps you to live a more intentional and directed life, and I wish you a meaningful flight ahead.